Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite bookish items that I own. Now I could probably do a video on its own just for all the Harry Potter related objects I have, so I only pulled a few of those type of things. A lot of it is like jewelry and cup things, so I didn't pull everything I have, I just brought a few out. So the first bookish item that I have that I love is my travel mug. I got it from Chapters/Kohl's online, and it's really cute because it has a bunch of books, but if you actually look at the books actually have names on there. So there's like a Jane Austen, there's like a Jane Eyre, there's like the Odyssey, Moby Dick, and it's just really cute. I love Kate Spade things. I can't actually use this mug a lot because it leaks, but it's still cute, so I kind of just sit it on my shelf and like to look at it every once in a while. Something else I'm a huge fan of is Sherlock, not only the TV show, but I originally read a bunch of the source text years ago, and I'm in love with it. I just think Arthur Conan Doyle is an amazing writer, and I have a bunch of Sherlock related things. So one of them, just keeping on the note of the cups and mugs, I have these two cups that I haven't even opened because I love them so much I'm paranoid I'm gonna break them. It says Dr. John Watson and Sherlock, and one of them has the cap, and one of them has the pipe, which you can't really see, I know, I'm sorry, but they're super cute. Very similar to those cups, I also have the Fault in Our Stars versions of them, which also have not been opened, but in an unshocking turn of events, they say okay and okay on them. You only can see the one okay, but on the other side of this one, it says okay in black, and it says the Fault in Our Stars right on there. I also have a lot of specifically mugs, and I didn't bring them all out because I have a copious amount of them, specifically book related ones. For example, I have a banned books one. I also have a King Lear one because King Lear is my favorite Shakespeare play and I love Shakespeare. But the one I brought out today is Famous First Lines, and it looks like this. There's some really famous ones on there. For example, there's like Kafka, Metamorphosis on there. Obviously there's some Moby Dick. There's also Pride and Prejudice. Yes. But there's a bunch on there, yeah. It's kind of a problem because my friends know I have an obsession with mugs, so they always buy me mugs, and I just kind of have a hoard of them. I only use a couple of them because I'm scared I'm going to break the rest of them, and I love them so much that I don't want to break them. Another thing I have way too many of, and I don't even actively use, are bookmarks. Now I have a lot of really cool ones, but I have this tendency, which I know a lot of other people do too, when I'm reading, if I don't have a bookmark in my immediate vicinity, then I will just grab whatever object I have and shove it in the book. I will not dog ear or tag my books. I just won't do it. It's evil. One of the objects I most frequently use as a bookmark is actually like one of those little paint chips that has a color. I have no clue when I got it because I haven't painted anything in my house in I don't know how long, but I have this little paint chip that I use as a bookmark. But for my actual bookmarks, I'm sure many of you know what the Book Depository is. I love the Book Depository. It has so many cool editions of books that you can't get in your local bookstore or even in your country. For example, I live in Canada, so I can't always get the really pretty or cool book covers that I see from other countries. Something I love about the Book Depository is anytime you get a book, they send you a bookmark with it. So for example, I have a few here. There's this one. It's cute. And this one. This one again, because a lot of the time you get the same ones. This one. This one, which is really cool because it's like a library card, like with the stamps on it. And this is my favorite one. It has like a watercolor style owl on there. But the really cool thing about the Book Depository bookmarks, apart from the fact that they're free obviously, is the fact that on the back of them, they're actually designed by people around the world, and it says where in the world it was designed, who the name of the person, and what their favorite book is, which I think is really awesome. One of my newer bookmarks, because I am super obsessed and in love with Star Wars, is I got this one. There's one with just Rey on it as well, but I like that this one had the plastic covering on it, so I can kind of shove it more aggressively in a book without worrying about damaging the actual bookmark itself. Something else I'm super passionate about is Sailor Moon, so I have a couple cool Sailor Moon bookmarks. I have Mars and Jupiter. This is what the back of them looks like. And then on the front, It looks like this. I got these at one of the expos, I think Fan Expo actually. They had a bunch of them. They had all the different Sailor Scouts and they're all really beautiful, but Mars is my favorite and I love Jupiter. She's not my favorite, but I really liked how it looked aesthetically. Now I also have a bunch of those little like book buddy bookmarks. I guess I don't think they have a proper name. I've got them from various places, so it's not like it's from one specific location or store. But to go with my other Sailor Moon ones, I have a tuxedo mat. He has a back too. It's like a little magnet style. You sit him over the book. I have a Sailor Mars version of this one too, but it's in a book somewhere in the other room right now, so that's why I didn't grab that one. Also from the same place, I have a little 11th Doctor. Now, I originally got these as a Christmas present from a good friend of mine a couple years ago. I know the company that made these ones specifically cannot make these exact ones for copyright issues, but if you want to check them out, they are called Crafted Van on Instagram and like Facebook and that type of thing. They have other really cute ones as well, just not like well-known figures or characters anymore. I have some other ones very similar to that, but they're not from the same location. These ones haven't even been opened yet. I haven't got a chance to use them, but I got them around Christmas, which is why they're in like cute little Christmas wrapping. They send them like this in case you're getting them from gifts. I have a Princess Zelda one, Love Legend of Zelda, and she has a back as well, but instead of having the magnet, it's like felt at the top. And to go with Zelda, I also have a Link one. I'm also a huge fan of the Obsidian / Lux series by Jennifer Armentrout, and so I got these ones by Katie, and she's wearing the little t-shirt that says "My blog is better than your vlog," which is super cute. Look at that, so cute. And also I had to get the Damo one because bae. They have a bunch of cute ones actually. I'm trying to remember the name. I'll put the link down below for both of the bookmark sources I got these from, because especially the later ones, they have a bunch of book related ones and not necessarily super popular book ones. I know they have the Throne of Glass ones, which I plan on ordering very soon. They have like Selena and Kale and all the main characters in that series, and they weren't even expensive. I think they were from Spain. The shipping and all that wasn't expensive at all. Also, when you purchase those from that particular store, they sent me like these complimentary stickers, which were super cute, and I actually didn't pick these stickers. They were at random, and I happened to get two characters that I really love. There's a cute little Hermione one, and there's a Percy one. He's got the Camp Half-Blood shirt on and a little trident you can't really see there. I haven't seen Inside Out, so I'm not gonna make comments, but she's cute too, right? Another thing I could probably do an entire video on is specifically book or nerdy related jewelry I have, but I'll just go through a few of them, a few of my favorites. So I have a time turner, which actually moves. I'm obviously a huge Harry Potter fan and I love Hermione, and this is just really pretty. It's actually, you can't really tell through the picture on this, but it's really detailed and just beautiful. It has like the writing around the edges, which is really cool. I'm going to continue with some of the Harry Potter related jewelry just because why not. I also have this bracelet, which was a gift to me at Christmas time from one of my friends, and I have quite a few Deathly Hallow related things. It's probably maybe not my favorite book in the series. Prisoner of Azkaban is probably my favorite book in the series, but one of my favorite books in the Harry Potter series. And I just like triangles. I know that's weird, but it's probably my favorite shape, so I actually like it not only because it's Harry Potter, but also because it's a triangle. I love that symbol to the point of where I actually have it tattooed on my body. You can't really see this full tattoo, but yeah, Deathly Hallow symbol right there on my arm. I also have a Harry Potter bracelet, which isn't like a Harry Potter official merchandise or anything. I got this a few years ago. I don't remember. I got it off an Etsy store. I'm sure you could find them easily, but it's got like the Deathly Hallow symbol. Like I said, I have a problem with that symbol. And it has like cute little owls, and then it has a golden snitch up here. You could get it in a multitude of colors. I got it in the red with the goldish bronze accents because I consider myself a Gryffindor and I love Gryffindor, so I thought, why wouldn't I get Gryffindor colors? I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan to the point where I actually have several of the One Ring. I don't know why I have several or how I got several, but I do have several, so I guess I can wear some on my fingers and some on a chain. But if you ever need an extra one ring, I have several. I have one on my thumb right now, which you can't really see the writing on. I also found, this is probably my favorite one just because the depth of the writing on it just looks more legit to me. But yeah, typical one ring. I also have this necklace, which I wasn't going to include originally because anyone who's read the books knows that this necklace was kind of created by the movies, which I'm a huge fan of, by the way, but it was originally described as just being like a chunk of a stone, and it wasn't as prominent, and it wasn't portrayed the same in the movie as it was in the book. It was kind of like more focused on as a token of love and something beautiful, where it wasn't the same in the book. I mean, they got the overall message of what it stood for, but I'm not going to rant about that. It's still really pretty, and I still love it. I also have a dog tag from Sherlock, which has his profile, which is technically Benedict Cumberbatch's profile, but I don't care. It's still awesome. And then it has probably the most famous quote from Sherlock on there, which is, "When you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth," which a lot of people mistakenly attribute to Spock, which Spock is awesome, but it originated in the Sherlock works of writing. Now, just the last piece of jewelry I'm going to do is from the Mortal Instruments. I have the ring, which is like a prop based off of the movie, I guess, but you can't really get the ring wrong. It's exactly how it was described in the book. It has little stars on the side. I guess whatever way you want to hold it, it works both ways. Oh, it's a W. No, wait, it's a M. But yeah, that's the ring that Jace has in the series in the Mortal Instruments. I'm going to move on to random figures I have. So this was another one I was kind of not sure if I should consider counting in, but I'm gonna do it anyways. As you can see here, I have a little Moriarty Pop Funko, or Pop Vinyl, whatever you want to call them. Moriarty is a figure in the original source text. He's a lot sassier in the new adaptation, obviously, and more prominent than I feel like he was in the original, but I love him so much, and the actor is so amazing, and he's so cute. Look, he's got the little crown and the headphones. If you guys watch Sherlock, you know what episode this is from. I'm also a massive Jane Austen fan, and although I didn't read the Pride and Prejudice and Zombies book, I did see the movie, and I thought it was really awesome. I chose not to read the book because I felt like there was no way that anyone could do justice to Austen's original writing style, and I just am iffy about those type of books where they kind of invade the original source text and edit it and add something. I'm sure it was excellent, but I just chose not to read it because I'm a huge Jane Austen fan. But like I said, the movie was awesome, and I got the little Pop Funkos, Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, Mr. Darcy, and also Elizabeth Bennet. Obviously, because like I said, I love the movie, it was really good, and there's not normal Pride and Prejudice pop figures, but these are super cute. I also love the actress, Lily James, who plays this character. She also plays Cinderella, which is probably what you know her from, but she's an awesome actress, so there's a bunch of reasons that I decided to get these pop figures. Now I've only got a few more objects left. One of them is kind of full because I use it actively, so pardon the ruffling, but I have this tote bag, which is, you can kind of see with this, on the front, it's Pride and Prejudice. It's one of the original covers of it with the peacock with the kind of deep purpley blue color. This was a gift to me and I love it and I use it all the time. Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite books ever. Jane Austen is one of my favorite authors ever, so I use this all the time. I have a bunch of bookish related clothing, most of which is Harry Potter. Like I have a Gryffindor cape and like a Gryffindor cardigan and shirts, a lot of which is Gryffindor. So I didn't pull out my Harry Potter clothes because I've already kind of talked about Harry Potter a lot. So I brought a couple other articles of clothing I have out. I don't know if anyone on here, I'm sure you have heard of Tea Fury, but once in a blue moon, they have like a literary reference shirt and I get really excited. The one time for this shirt in particular I got, it was based on Shel Silverstein, which is an American poet. He's more known for his children's works, but if you read them, they're not really oriented specifically towards children. I love them personally, but the one day they had two shirts. One was a reference to Where the Sidewalk Ends, which is one of the anthologies slash poems he did. It was like Where the Sewer Pipe Ends or something, and it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles looking over the sidewalk, which is like what the cover of the original anthology was, which was super cute, but it came only in a color I didn't like, so I got this one instead, which is this. It's the Giving Tree, and it says "Get a job." For anyone who has not read this poem, or go read it, it's funny. The basic premise of the poem is that there's a little boy or girl, I don't feel like the gender is specified, but under a tree and keeps coming back and asking for more and asking for more until the tree is barren and has nothing left to give. So this is kind of parroting the fact that this child keeps coming back to the tree. It's just really cute and funny. Another one of my articles of clothing I decided to show you guys is one of my most prized clothing possessions. I don't really wear it a lot. I know that sounds weird, but because I love it so much. It's from Maria V. Snyder's Poison Study, which I don't know if I've mentioned in other videos, but if I haven't, I love Maria V. Snyder. I've read all of her books. She's one of my favorite authors, and the Poison Study series is one of my favorite series ever. But I got this shirt. It was part of a promotional thing a while ago. I don't know if you can get them still, but it's actually more accurately sweater. It's huge. You know, if you can see this, but it is the blade that Ari and Janko give to Yelena, and it has like the inscriptions on it, and it says the quote, "So sieges weathered, fight together, friends forever," and on the back it says Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. On the note of clothing, I also have this scarf, which I know I said I was done with Harry Potter, but I lied, I'm sorry, which is just like a general Hogwarts scarf. I don't have a Gryffindor one, but I'm going to probably get one. I'm going to Harry Potter World this summer, so I'm probably going to get it, but it's just like, it has all the houses on there, so it's inclusive of everyone. Also, last Harry Potter object, I promise, but I actually have one of the tickets from Platform 9 3/4. My sister actually went over to the UK and got it for me from the actual Platform 9 3/4 thing they have set up at Union Station there, which is really awesome. I didn't know whether I should include this or not, but it's really cute, so I'm going to include it. I have this little S, which has like writing on it, which the script on it is really beautiful. It has just like a cursive writing. Obviously S because my name is Sarah. They didn't have my last initial, or I would have got that as well. One of my favorite kind of bookish objects I have is this little tile my friend got me when she went to Europe. It says Omnia Vinci Amor, which means love conquers all. It's in a bunch of texts, actually, sometimes in Latin, sometimes in English, but I originally read it in the one of the Canterbury Tales, and I just love that quote. I'm not going to get into a rant about that quote, but I love it to the point where I actually have it tattooed on my body right here, so that was really nice that she brought it back for me. But it's a cute little tile. It's like a magnet, but I'm scared to break it, so it gets left in there. The last object I am going to talk about is my book bear, or it's from the Book Outlet, which is like a Canadian kind of discounted book website, and I think there's an actual store, but I always order from the website, and it's super cheap, and you can get like a crap ton of books from it without spending a lot of money. So I got this, I think around Christmas time. If you spent like a certain amount of money, they just sent you a complimentary bear. So that is the end of my bookish items video for today. I could continue to go on. I will probably do a favorite kind of nerdy items I have, because I do play a lot of video games and watch anime and that sort of thing. So I have a lot of cool items that I could show you guys for that as well. That is it from me today, guys. Do you have any of the same bookish items that I do? What are your favorite bookish items? If you like this video, please hit like or subscribe, comment down below, and have a nice day, guys.